Hi, content clubbers and fellow coaches. This is Cindy, and I'm coming to you with a quick, hopefully pretty quick, tutorial on how to use some of the content that we're going to be giving you this month and ongoing called Canva templates, how to use them in Canva, and whether or not you have a paid Canva account or a free Canva account makes a bit of a difference. So this happens to be the February 2021 bundle that we're going to be looking at in this video, and but in the future we'll probably have other templates coming along your way more and more. And a Canva template allows you to make some edits to the material and then re-download it. There are a couple of reasons why we don't do all of our graphics that way, and the main one is that we use a lot of Canva's paid content for the pictures. The paid Canva account, the greatest benefit of having it is that there's some amazing photos that you can use along with a lot of other little extra things. So when we create a graphic with a paid picture in it, we can download that and not have to pay for that graphic as well. However, if you were to use that same graphic as a template in Canva, and went in there, maybe opened it up, went in there and added your logo and then went to download it, it would require you to pay for it unless you already have a paid Canva account, right? So with those who are using our content club, some have paid Canva accounts, some have free Canva accounts, and some don't have a Canva account. So that's why we don't do all of them that way. However, I noticed that some content club coaches are definitely taking the material and trying to make it their own, and so I wanted to start creating opportunity for you to do that through a Canva template, so you don't have to make as many changes, or I don't want it to be complicated for you. I want that to be an easy process. So looking at our bundle for the month of February, when you go down to your bundle, all of your stuff that's downloadable is right in this area. And anytime you see a Canva template, we've had at least one in every bundle, but this month there's more. But they always come as a link. You click the link and open up a copy of it in your account. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we have two different types of posts this month. There's 6 advice posts that are templates, and then there's 4 inspirational posts that are templates. I want to stress that you can always use the original graphic as is. You don't ever have to use the template at all. But when you open the link, if you do want to use the template and you open the link, you are going to simply let Canva know you're going to use it, and it'll open up a copy. And these templates this month have multiple graphics in them, so they're a little bit more compact, like in a folder basically. All right, so this is an example of our advice post for this month, some of them. I want to also mention, as we're talking about this type of thing, that these are set up to have a certain look and a certain consistency of look across a time period. So it's kind of cool to use the template and make a few changes, but don't try to change it too much to where this post looks a lot different than this post, which looks a lot different than this post. You can keep some consistency in your posting and what the graphics look like, and over time we change them up. We keep them consistent for about a month, and then we change them up to look a little different. But when you keep them consistent, it really has a nice impact on just what your overall Instagram account looks like when somebody goes to check out your profile, and maybe people want to know whether to follow you, and they kind of look through your postings. It's nice to have it look nice and uniform, so keep that in mind when you are making edits. So let's just say we want to go ahead, and I'm going to go through a few pointers of free versus paid accounts. If you have a free account, you can make edits to any of these as long as when you go to download it, there's nothing that Canva requires you to pay for in that. So in this particular case, looking at this one here, this I know is not a paid Canva picture because this is actually a picture of me that I put in there. So you could put a picture of you in here. You could also in Canva you can go through on their photo or any of their menu items. You can go and filter out the free ones. So if you want to put another photo in there, but it's not going to be one that you've uploaded, and you want to use one of Canva's photos, that would be a way to go search for free ones. So running, and you can find any number of free photos that you can use. Okay, or you can use one that you've uploaded. So I know it's really great to use pictures of yourself in a lot of posts. So we're trying to help potential clients know who we are, and so it is nice to have your face out there. That's why also we also encourage a lot of personal posts anyway. But let's just say you want to put a picture of you and this is your Canva account, so you're going to delete me. And in your uploads, you can upload anything from your phone, any graphic that you've taken of yourself, of clients, anything you want to put in there. For now, we're going to put this one in here for demonstration purposes. And basically, the way this particular graphic is set up, you can just add a picture and drag it and put it wherever you want in there. So kind of keep it nice and uniform. We have that kind of that black bar. You can of course change that black to another color, but we have that black bar helps sometimes to really make something stand out, like smart training tips, or if you want to put your logo on here, that probably is kind of cool too. So let's do that. In Canva, you can upload logos, and they usually are in a logo folder. So you can add your logo. You can add this one. Yeah, put that wherever you'd like it. That's why some of those look really good on black, but you can always change the black, as I say, and that wouldn't be a great place to put it, but for now that's where it's going to stay. And also another cool thing that you can do is change the color. So if you have a branded color you want to use instead of that green, you can use your branded color, or you can also just match it to a color that's in the picture. And Canva has a new feature that allows you to do that. So it takes colors out of the picture and gives you those options here, and I think that's a great idea. And I'm going to point out that when we're posting to social media, while we often want to brand things, our branded colors, want to have our logo on there, that isn't as important on social media. What's more important is that your post looks awesome and has something useful for somebody to read. Right, so I wouldn't worry about, I don't use my branded colors and everything. I would like totally get sick of it. Some people do, so I'm not saying you can't do that, but that my recommendation would be to make it look awesome. So I would probably keep that black one down there. You could also change the color of the font, same way, and kind of make that uniform. So that kind of right there, just changing the colors changes the look a little bit. And I would try to keep, you don't have to keep the colors consistent, but keep the rest of that advice post pretty consistent with the other ones that are in the bundle. That would be my advice. All right, so that would be an example of how you can change one of these graphics with the template. Anytime you're using your own photo, no problem at all. You won't ever have any problem with your free Canva account. If you happen to try to make changes though to a post that we've given you that has a paid picture, I don't know if this one's a paid picture in here, but let's pretend like it is, and you don't want to change the picture, or you weren't intending to, but you want to add your logo, or you want to change the color or do something different. So you make your changes, and then when you go to download this, it will tell you that you need to pay $1 to use that photo, or you need to upgrade your account or something like that. So in that case, this is where I don't want anybody to have to pay for anything in Canva unless you want to. So remember this post right here, we've already given to you in this exact form in your bundle. So don't download it if it's asking you to pay. All right, so but if you were to then change the picture, then you could, right? Does that make sense? All right, so and here's just a little glimpse of the templates that we are providing this particular month, and I do believe that we'll do more and more. And try to make these simple but easy to edit, easy to use, and more enjoyable for you. All right, so hopefully that was helpful. If you feel like you would like more um, maybe information about how to use Canva or tips, I could do future tutorial videos on that. Just let me know if there's something in there you want to know, or you just would like to know more about how to use it, although there's plenty of those types of tutorials out and about. So all right, so as always, have a great month and enjoy the content, and let us know if there's anything that you need from us. If you have any issues, if you have any recommendations, any feedback, if there's topics you'd like to see covered, or you have ideas, any of that kind of stuff, please let us know. All right, thanks so much for joining me, and I will talk with you next time.